Okay, I honor you all that are coming in benevolence. Let's do it this way. There you go. Maybe that's better. We'll see. Hold on. Okay, I honor you all who are coming in benevolence. Once again, if you're coming in live or at a later time and date, I honor you if you are a good person. Okay, in other words, you're decent, you're not weird, you're not stalking, you're not a killer, you're not in some weirdo shit entitled to other people's shit. Okay? Um, And my apologies in advance. Pardon me once again. I've decided to go live and do this video at the gym that I am a member of. This particular gym has lots of options for you. So, you can come and relax or you can come work out. It's up to you. So, the message is there's a karmic 911 message that something got rejected. Okay. You all saw the card on the thumbnail. The rejection may not be necessarily due to love. Okay, for some of you, this is possible a lover, a past lover. Others of you, this could do with somebody's plots, plans, schemes, rituals, spells, depending on the situation. Something was rejected. Okay, but let's get a little quickie message. Okay. Okie dokie. I know I haven't been doing a lot of this lately. That's because all of the stuff is being cut off. Okay. At first I was highly pissed about it, because again, I worked really diligent and really hard to overcome and build the life me and my son was creating. Okay. But at the same time, these things that I did not know about, these people stalking me, these people basically trying to sacrifice me and my son, folks being paid and offered to do very foul shit, from where he lives to everything else. So, anywho, it's a good thing because I've discovered that fusion centers have been tapping into my information, my devices, my internet, as well as the people that they're allowing to have that access. Okay, so that's the silver lining, is that all of that is being kicked out, and I'll be getting all new shit, which is going to create like a, cleaning out the trash, for lack of better words. But so I haven't been as active in that respect. I'm reporting a lot of things. Daily, I will be reporting. That's just the way my life is going to be until I get justice. Okay, and it's as simple as that. I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who's annoyed by it. I don't care who's frustrated by it. If you're a low life, then that's the price you pay. You play with the devil, you get the devil's ass beat. Okay, tricks are for kids. You play games, you play tricks, then that's what you invite in. Hell. Okay. So that's what I'm on. Until shit is turned proper, honorable for me and my son, I'm going to be a problem. Yes, I am. I'm going to be a problem until they answer and remedy this fucking situation properly. Okay? And if not, well, we can roll with it. I'll roll like this until the end. I will be reporting, taking videos, taking pictures, and submitting that to various government entities. Even regarding those who are here, stalking and watching and surveillancing me now. Now let's get into it. They got a 911 message though. I wonder why. Ain't they sitting on top of the world? Why is it a 911 message? 911 message. Karmic received some kind of 911 or sending a 911 message. Something is rejected. What is this about? Overall, collective, ancestors, life, soul. What is this about? Feminine is living in an abundant mindset, no lack, grounded, balanced, and content. So whatever this is to continue to fuck with your mindset, feminine, okay? I know it's backwards. I wonder if it'll let me switch it. Anyways, something with that. 911 message. Could be a sibling, a lover, a Gemini, somebody's lover, somebody's partner, sending some kind of 911 message to someone's sibling, someone's partner, or however this res, okay? With this 15 energy, this is all the devils and the toxicity and their obsessions that they have with the collective and the things in which they're doing and sending to the collective, their children and their household, okay? Possibly, let's get a couple more here. 911 message, they said, oh, neighbors better, oh, okay. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Something about somebody's neighbors didn't stay in their place, huh? They didn't stay in their place, huh? It says they have secrets and they have been exposed and revealed and known by the honorable ones. Okay. So see, that's why people shouldn't be trying to dig up dirt and cause. That's why you shouldn't be into that shit in the first place. People be trash and forgetting that shit while they be doing they digging for shit. They forgot they was trash. It's like you forgot you was a killer, a thief, a hoe, you forgot? You forgot that you was doing some federal offense shit. While you trying to dig up dirt on somebody else? Got his happy ass on, that's what I thought. He don't want to be on camera. Smart move. What do we have here? Ignorance, okay. Yeah, this was ignorance. Ignorance is why many are stuck. Let's get one more. This is to the collective, but this is who I'm talking to. I am addressing the benevolent ones and those who are maybe watching the benevolent ones and are not a part of the bullshit. Okay, of course. Okay. Otherwise, ooh, something about, it says, feminine learns about magic and her abilities, and she's connected to like-minded people. They worried about them connecting to maybe some like-minded people. Something about magic, feminine, whoever you are, they think, at least they perceive you learn something's coming out. They think you've learned something, okay? Because it says something got rejected. It says feminine is standing on business, holding strong to her boundaries. They might as well stop doing the spells. Oh, that's why they think you learned something about something. Because maybe something worked differently, maybe at some point. And, you know, people know what, you know, if they have a routine of doing something, they're used to kind of a flow of how it goes. And if there's something seeming different or off, they can notice that even if they're not sure why. It says here, folks talk religion and spirituality, but they're toxic as fuck. They're talking religion and they're talking spirituality, but they're toxic as fuck. Okay. So let's see. Something got rejected. What happened here? Okay. I'm going to try to go fast because I do have to tend to some stuff for my son, and then I'll be uploading like more pre-recorded things for you guys. Okay, in terms of updates on my situation, on the collective, readings, teachings. And as I said, I will be doing these sessions that I've managed to still do. Now, believe it or not, I've managed to still create and do these sessions for my son, myself, and the cat. So I'm shocked by that because I'm like, all of this has been a distraction so that I'm not doing the Reiki, the light language, and all that stuff. But I've managed to somehow get it in. Even though they're like doing everything, somersaults, cartwheels, splits, sending children. There's no level of load that these motherfuckers will not go. Which is a reveal of their character, isn't it? It's a reveal of the essence of what they actually are versus the uniforms that they're wearing out here for the world. Okay, here we go. Clarify, feminine living an abundant mindset. So somehow you're fighting for positivity. I just saw high honor. Okay, you're fighting for that. Like, you know what they're doing. Okay. Yeah. It says privileged lady. So, oh, also maybe some of you, like, in spite of the fact that they have, like, basically assaulted all of your resources, whatever reason, you might be creatively, don't ask me why, you know, maybe something is going to happen in December. I have 12. Um, this could do with something that took place 12 days ago. Maybe this has been going on for like a whole year. Um, Interesting. And then I have great fortune here. Privileged lady came out. Okay. Let's clarify. Ignorance is why many are stuck. We have expectation. Neighbors that possibly didn't stay in their place. What we have here? Ooh, family room. Yep. Family. Maybe a collective, you know that your family has been connecting with these neighbors. They've kept it a secret for some of you. Feminine, this could be your family, or it could be a masculine family that has been connecting, or both. Okay, and it's a secret. And you may also know, like, they're dealing with like the management, the maintenance people, whatever that is, the government, the cops, folks that are there in order to, basically violate your civil and human rights, because they have no business. Okay, that is absolutely not allowed. Okay, under no circumstances in which they're to be allowing that. Okay. Looks familiar. I probably know him. So I'll be knowing people anyway. Folks talk religion and spirituality. Okay, yeah, gift in reverse, child in reverse. These people stole something from a child. For some of you, they've stolen something from you since you were a child. They're toxic. They do stuff to children. I have gift in reverse and child in reverse. Goodness gracious. But they're spiritual and religious. Yeah, that's some of them that came out. Yeah, doing stuff to kids. Inner child wounds, doing stuff to children or disabled people. Stealing their gifts or their energy or holding something. They're toxic. Courthouses in reverse. They're toxic. This is possible distorted leaders, businesses, authority, groups. Courthouse in reverse. This is also illegal documentation, fraud. Yep, but they're spiritual. It says religious and spiritual, but they're frauds. They stole something from you, your children, but they got a cross as tall as the Empire State Building wrapped around their neck. Yeah. Yeah, mature woman. This could be this old bitch. Yeah, imprisonment in the reverse, wealthy man in the reverse. Okay, yeah. So basically, these are people who possibly did something to get themselves out of a situation that they knew was not true. This could have been they protected somebody who did something dishonorable to get themselves out of something here. Okay. But the message of an emergency could be that somebody is getting out of jail. They misjudged the situation. Okay. Good gravy. What's the message? What is the 911 message here? Something has gotten rejected. Maybe to keep somebody in prison, to keep somebody bound. Maybe judgment didn't go in their favor and somebody's getting out of jail, or they're going to have to pay for something here. Collective, or you're just getting free and they misjudged your ability to get free. For some of you, this is collective, so it's going to be a mix. But the message is somebody getting out of jail or somebody getting free. They misjudge the situation. Somebody may have a problem on their hands here. Okay. Yeah. Threatened, embarrassed appearances. They sure did. They misjudged it, all right. Clarified privileged lady and feminines living in an abundance mindset. Yeah, you filed paperwork. Yeah, it says legal court paperwork filed. Okay, so collective, if you're this honorable feminine, you're doing things in a very unique way. Okay, because you know that people are nosy. You know that they're stalking you. You know that they have people everywhere essentially following you. You've decided to take on possibly various approaches to something that's bigger happening. Okay, because most of you, this is a RICO case. This is racketeering. Everybody might as well just go ahead and sign their little name on the roster for my ass is up shit creek. But in the meantime, what you're doing is getting the small things. You're collecting these small things that people are doing, and you're filing. Even if you don't get result, you know full well that you may not get result, but you have a method to your madness here. It's like, very well, I'm still going to file every day. And I'm going to file what I have every day. And somebody's going to pay attention, because somebody ain't going to want that ass on file. Somebody, at some point, is going to fucking pay attention. And they're going to do what the fuck needs to be done. Okay? I have legal, court, paperwork filed, privileged lady, honorable feminine. That could be the 911 message. She filed, we misjudged the situation. She's filing. Okay, ignorance is why many are stuck. Expectation, 911 message. Ooh, poison is coming in the reverse. Toxic, unhealthy behavior of people. Okay, people are ignorant and they're stuck. They could have expected, yeah, tuned into the internet, connected. That was interesting. Why is that in reverse? Ignorance is why many are stuck. Clarify this. It's family room. Across family, threatened, embarrassed appearances. Because you're not toxic and people are ignorant about this stuff. They were expecting something and it ain't going that way. Now they're embarrassed. Neighbors who didn't stay in their place. We got family room. Neighbors that should have stayed in their place because they have secrets that's known by the collective here. Family room, what happened? They didn't think we know, huh? They didn't think we know. They thought it was going to be too much. They didn't know they were fucking. They didn't think we'd find out they was fucking. Come on, people. Come on now. Look at the fact that these people go over the top. They're overkill. They're overkill with everything they fucking do. This is a signature with narcissists. I'm telling you right now, it's a signature of theirs. It's overkill. They're overkill with everything. And at some point, that arrogance, that cockiness, that sure-footedness of theirs is why this shit gets here. They're over the top, over the top. Clarify family room. Ooh, settlement, agreement, compromise. Ooh, we pop up in the reverse. So what's happening is now somebody want to back out of something here. Because I have settlement, agreement, compromise, family room. Yeah. Now somebody is like, what can we do? Okay, because we misjudged the situation. Okay, they know what's happening here. So these people can't just keep popping up doing shit because they know what's happening and they're going to foul on our whole ass. And we're going to end up on our ass, homeless, evicted, jobless, and you name it. So that little fancy schmancy car ain't going to mean shit in retrospect. What else we have here? Boom. Yeah, a history. This person has had a history, collective. If this is you, your family or somebody's family or both, has had a history of following you around and networking with your neighbors. They've had a history of following you around, networking with you or your children's neighbors, and giving them offers to do shit to you. Okay? Feminine, if this is your family members, masculine family members, but this is a pattern they have of following you around and start making friends and making deals with the people that are around you to do fucked up shit to you. And it ain't hard to do if you're in a low vibrational place. It ain't hard to do when people, you know what I'm saying, already have some kind of, mental things going on. It's not hard to do if people already have an issue with you. So this person has a history of following your lovers, following where you live, your neighbors and all of that, and behind your back, start kissing their ass, love bombing them, casting spells on them, giving them gifts, and then convincing them to do shit to you for even more gifts. Because they can't have proximity. First they couldn't have proximity, and so then they start paying people to give them proximity by fucking them, giving them money, offering them shit. Now somebody want to compromise. Same old shit. Good gravy, God. Yeah, folks don't believe it, but we follow it. We follow on our family. We follow on the trash that they're using. And we're going to connect the dots and the links so that people can understand that we know. We're going to force the government to look at it. They can say we crazy. They can say whatever we want to say. But I have enough data. I have enough proof. And I have enough patience. Since they've managed to fuck with my resources, I have nothing but time. They made a grave mistake with fucking with my money. Because all that has done is made me incessant on hanging them. That's all it did. It made me incessant on wanting to balance my energy, my son's energy, and taking every ounce of time that I've managed to get now to make sure that I catch they skanky ass. Now, I'm gonna get they hoe. What is this? I'm gonna play with the devil's punishment you get. So you wanna play with magic? Are they ready for the perfect storm? Ooh, distant horizon pressure cooker. This wasn't even supposed to be here. Yeah, see, their plans to do shit. Okay, whatever they did in the past, whatever this plans was, this shit is going to shit. Yay! I'm joining in with. Okay, anywho, it says, yeah, 2 or more people discussing and planning. Imprisonment reverse. Folks talk religion and spirituality, but they're toxic as fuck. Courthouse reverse. They misjudged the situation. Yes, they did. And they're under judgment for it. Court, yeah. This is not going to go in their favor. It is not. It is not. It is not. You're more focused than they anticipated. So now somebody's wanting to confess. You're more focused than they thought. Ooh, receipts. Ooh. I told y'all, some of y'all got proof. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be interesting these next couple of months. They don't believe you, collective. That's what this is. They believe it. So what's slowly your method is a method that you're doing. Ooh-wee. And they can't make sense of the method. I think that's what it is. That's why they don't believe it. Yeah, it says deadline. They're trying to figure out, like, okay, yeah. In the past, these people kept trying to do shit to free themselves and to buy time or to delay something here. And these are a bunch of spiritualists and religious folks that are toxic. Retaliation. And this was retaliation. This was retaliation. This is retaliation. And they could have been doing some retaliation on you collectively because of what you've been doing, and that got rejected. Some of their retaliation is not sitting, it's going pop, nigga. Pop, pop. Because it is. Something is happening that did not happen before. What feminine, you may say, well, I'm not doing anything, so what are you talking about? Well, okay. Well, I don't know if you're doing the clearing and the healing stuff, maybe that's kind of the pushback then if you're not doing anything. Or, okay, if it's your spirit, your unseen and unknown kind of backing or something like that. Because even if you're not necessarily doing something, there's something. Okay, there's something that's not sitting exactly the way it once upon a time did. Okay, that's why they're having a 911 message here. Okay, can I get one more for wait, no, I think that was history over there. That's that over there. Can I get one more for, excuse me, legal? This is feminine. It's in an abundance mindset. Privileged lady. Court papers is filed. You ain't playing either. Bargaining, begging, and it's in reverse, nigga. It's like, because y'all think this shit, Hunger Games and shit. Hunger Games, okay, welcome to my goddamn Hunger Games, motherfucker. Now, we all in this shit. People said, well, we all in this shit. Fuck it then. If this side's gonna be there, everybody, bitch. But it doesn't say shit. Oh, you a terrorist, huh? Oh, you terrorizing me and mine, motherfucker? Okay. Welcome to my fucking terrorist, motherfucker. Because you listen, y'all know what I find to be funny. Now, I'm just joking, right? But you know what I find to be funny is, this is something I've tested over the years. I love it. It's fascinating. The people that are like your stalkers, your handlers, these people, some of them, okay, not all of them. No, you got proof. I told you, I told somebody's got some proofy proof. This is not even a lie. But see, I think it's the strategy it's something about the strategy that's throwing people off. But you got proof. Oh, somebody got proof. Anyway, so here's the thing. This is what I think is fascinating though, right? The lurkers, our lurkers. When I play the game, when I like to play cat and mouse with, and I play, because I ain't scared of that. I ain't scared of that. I'm not intimidated by cowards. I'm not intimidated by people who can only have power and secrecy. Okay, their power is limited to them being a secret, or limited to them hiding the truth. So in other words, in your presence, they have to wear a mask. They have to have a persona. They cannot be their authentic whole self in front of you, including that they're your enemy. They cannot present. Okay, I'm not intimidated by it. I'm not threatened by it. I'm not threatened by cowards. Okay, so the thing is, when we decide, depending on what mood we're in, because sometimes we'll get in the mood. When we're in the mood, like, oh, I'm going to have to find. Because we done been watching them and studying them as much as they've been watching and studying us. So when we play their game and we lurk around them, some of them get real nervous. So, because I did that recently where it's like I kind of sat behind one of them and I did their same little psychological moves and tricks. And then I mumbled something in a way that I knew they can feel it and sense it and hear it. And I was like, I said, And I was very calm. And I was doing what I was doing. I said, it don't feel good, do it? It's uncomfortable having somebody illegally surveil you. You don't feel comfortable. You don't feel safe, huh? It's uncomfortable. They were sweating. They started moving their hat off and fidgeting. And I was like, yeah. And that trips me out. I'm like, this is the hypocrisy about these groups, these individuals, these communities, people. It's like they're bothered by their privacy or their personal space being intruded upon. You can see it in their body language. You can see it, especially if you're a pattern recognition type of person. Yet they do it. That's I'm like, oh, so like, well, we're gonna all do this together. We're gonna do this together then. This is how it is, and it's gonna be hell for everybody, motherfucker. Now let's see if you're as strong as I am. Let's see that. Let's see. Let's find out in the long haul. In the long haul, when the dominoes start to fall, when them heads start to fall down, when that protection. Because see, that's the only thing that's got them crooked and cocky. When that shit, let's see how strong then. Let's see if they have resolve. Let's see if everybody's standing with that same smugness. Let's see. Let's find out. I don't think they are. I don't think they will. It's like, so we're gonna all be in hell then. Everybody gonna have problems. Everybody gonna have everybody privacy gonna be violated. All privacies, all everything based for everybody. You can't have it both ways. You want to intrude on somebody, but you want privacy. Wrong. Ooh, denial went into the reverse. What the fuck happened? I said, look at that. It says not facing the true irrational reasoning in the reverse. You see something cold. Oh, you see something cold, clear. And it was on the internet for some of you. Like niggas and bitches and niggas. The tragedy ain't gonna be me, motherfuckers. I put it online, nigga. I bet they whole ass leave this plane of existence before I do. And I bet they ass go to jelly jail before I do. Bet, nigga. Bet. Defense. Something got rejected. Protection is here. Anger could have been your ancestors, you know. Anger could have been spiritual. It could have been an authority. It could have been a mixture of things. But there's something that's been made clear and got rejected. Okay? That you finna fuck around, find out. You finna fuck around, kill your whole little family. You finna just fuck your life. That's what you're gonna do. And Feminine and her team told your whole asses. And y'all was smug. Smelling yourself, my grandmother would have said. Thought your shit didn't stink. Because you know the leader of the whatever bitch. Thought your shit didn't stink. They thought their shit was cotton candy and their piss was Hawaiian punch. Ooh. Okay, what's this 911 message? So there's a message of protection here. That's a 911 to the Karmic's feminine. So that's clarifying your card here with the legal, protection, denial in the reverse, anger, and privileged lady. Okay. So let's get a little bit more on that. Ooh, that, okay. It says, Bay Vacation in reverse. I want to take you on a romantic trip, just the two of us, reverse. Good gravy, God. Homebody. These people playing with your life. Them spirits or them entities or whatever's off about their, whatever, then consume them. Yeah, door is closed. There's some kind of door that's being closed. Okay. These people, maybe this Bay Vacation energy could also be just people, collective, getting privileges off of you. You know what I'm saying? All this shit that they've been doing, the gravy train, off of torturing you, your kid, your life, stealing. This door is closed. Okay. This is closed, and that could be the message of concern. Sneakily relocate and reverse. If this was about trying to keep you trapped and stuck to make you like get into some toxic shit, like these people are degenerates. It's like, for real, feminine ain't no joke, yo. Yeah, some kind of door is closed for these people, waiting. In the reverse, somebody got stuck in a situation. Ignorance, 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 the side piece. Oh, side piece is coming up. In the reverse, it says nothing serious, doesn't care. Ooh, somebody, they got stuck in a situation with a side piece. Or something that happened in a situation with a side piece that's threatened, embarrassed appearances. And it says ignorance. They thought that was going to be forever. Forever, ever? Ooh-wee. Mystery lover, sexy admirer, crushing, always wanting you, shy. Oh boy. Whew. Something got rejected. Something got rejected. Neighbors, let's see here. Club. Oh, they going? Yeah, the dates. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I'm finna go. Let me hear it though, because collective, it says y'all know. See, that's It said they better stay in their place. They didn't. Ooh. They didn't. Homebody. Somebody's family. Text message. Somebody got a message. Trust issues. Settlement. Compromising. Again, something got rejected. They could have tried to claim that you were what they were. That's interesting. What's over here? Oh, okay, yeah, because some of you got people, family that has a history of going and fucking with your people and acting like they love a motherfucker, fucking them and shit. Acting like they're a homebody, but they're a whore. And they have a history of following you around. Like I said, this is pertaining to, they have a history of hooking up with the people around you. And this is how they get them to do shit. I told you guys before, sex magic is one of the strongest spells since creation. Okay? It's one of the strongest, potent, and powerful spells you'll ever know and ever do. And if you're dealing with a weird old witch, wizard, warlock that's into this shit, then not only is it strong and powerful because they're fucking, automatically that's the bonding agent, but because of the rituals that they do with it and to that person in order to get domination over them and compelling over them to get this undying loyalty to the Jezebelian slut. I love you. Now, would you please talk to my sister and nephew for me and let me in there because I'm obsessed. I want to be them and I need their blood. Now, would you please let me in so I can put shit in there and I'll give you a part of their inheritance. I have some money. You want some money? You want a car? I can get you a car. I'll fuck the owner. Anyway. Oof. It says, folks, talk religion, spirituality, toxic fuck very soon, meeting. Okay, getting engaged. There was an engagement here. Oh boy, this could be something who somebody was engaged to. One of these cunts. What is this? Why is it a 911 message? Oh, it's a 911 message because somebody might love the collective after all with I love you, homebody, and then over here with marriage material, I hate nothing about you. Okay. This is a situation where somebody could have tried to destiny swap here, making the collective out to be them and them the collective. Chasing you, doesn't want to leave you alone. Oh. So this is somebody obsessed. Yeah. Who is this right here? A toxic fire sign. I have a fire sign going in reverse. Oh, this is that. It don't have to be a fire sign, but this is somebody who's fire element. If they're not a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it's just somebody who is distorted witch, warlock, wizard, distorted spiritualist. This is somebody who has low self-esteem, even if they is the finest thing physically walking. But because they've never dealt with some other shit, they have low self-esteem, which causes them to do the toxic, crazy, weird, crazy, nigga, witch, bitch shit that they're doing on motherfuckers. These can also be people chasing you. See, they could be chasing a masculine, but again, feminine, also people that are obsessed with you. Weird. It's fucking weird. Yeah, no more chances, countless suitors already involved. Somebody could have. And you're unbothered, child. You're like shit. Hoes and niggas and hoes. Okay. You can talk your spiritual, your religion, but if you crazy, you sit up here breaking and entering and shit. Talking about you saved and sanctified. Okay. On fire for the Lord. Okay, while you illegally enter their premises, you on fire for the Lord. Okay. You're a guru while you illegally enter their premises. Okay. You're an honorable police officer, government official, authority figure, while you illegally have someone enter their premises. Okay, whatever you say. Whatever. I have alone in the reverse. Yeah. You're unbothered. Oh, read between lines. They think that you may have some kind of help, possibly, or you're getting some kind of help. Because why is this a 911? Maybe somebody collective don't want you to be alone, okay? Because they know that these folks are religious and they're spiritual, but they're toxic. I mean, who's trying to get in people's houses and shit? Who the fuck does that? That's why I'm like, I ain't impressed with nothing around me. I'm not impressed with nothing. I am not. I don't covet. I don't envy. I don't want. I'm not impressed because, again, this is foul. This is defilement to me. This is not hashtag life goals for me. Okay, someone like me is hashtag get the fuck away from this depravity. Hashtag crazy town, crazyville. Okay, who the fuck on that kind of shit? And then out of the tarot, I did have 5 of Wands showing up here. Wolf at the bottom of the deck, which this could be the assault. This could have been the mirror magic, the attacks, all the shit that they're doing, the gossip. Let me show y'all. Hold on. I got my briefcase with me here. Yeah, 5 of Wands. And then there's the Queen of Wands reversed. Yeah, there that hoe is in a whole nother decky deck. There the skank of tarot. I only speak that way in a healthier sense. Let me say this for some of you so you can know. I talk this way in these types of readings because these are people, they're on the more severe spectrum where it has caused them to do all sorts of vile shit to many innocent lives. That's why I talk that way. In a lighter reading, in a lighter situation, and if I saw that, the Queen of Wands in reverse, that can also simply mean somebody is insecure and they have low self-esteem and they may lack some self-love and so forth. And I wouldn't go to that magnitude because we all struggle. We deal with that. That's the whole thing about alchemy, because we're here to do away with it. We're here to, you see what I'm saying? But not everybody is going to the lengths of toxicity that these groups and these readings are going to. So I clown and I say those things because it is suitable and it is matching their vibration, their frequency, their resonance, as well as their fucking conduct. Okay? Case in point, I dealt with low self-esteem. Who hasn't? See, a lot of people aren't being honest about that due to our programming, conditioning, abuse, environment, society. Think about that now, okay? But not everyone, I and other people, not everyone decided to become a killer. Okay. I'm just being real. Y'all be mad at me. I'm like, not everybody decided to become a killer. Hello. Not everybody decided to want to go start poisoning people that make them feel insecure. Not everybody started deciding out of that insecurity, I'm going to stalk anybody who rejects me, and I'm going to stalk anybody that they have interest in, and I'm going to, not everybody goes there with their insecurity. I didn't. And I made plenty of mistakes and plenty of room for growth and change. But that's the point that I'm making. Not everybody decide, well, I'm going to come against their children since I can't get to them. I'm going to go and get somebody to do something to their kid. That'll get their attention. I'm going to put poison in their water. I'm going to get somebody to let me in their apartment. Like, not everybody is on that. So that's why I said I have respect for the fact that we all got needles and struggles. But I do not have respect for these killers. I don't have respect for these cults that sacrifices humans and fucking torture program. I don't have a respect for that shit. They're trash. I got respect for anybody that's trying to help themselves, you know, face themselves and accept them that, you know, hey, they may got a little insecurity, you know, little blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And they want to feel better, do better. And they try a healthy approach to getting there. That I can salute. Even if they're making mistakes and, you know, but at least they ain't fucked up and doing fucked up shit to people. So let's see here. What's the emergency? Clarify the feminine stack here. What's this emergency that the Karmics have? They are saying that this is an emergency. There's a 911 message. You have the first stack with the feminine here. The door is closed. Two of Wands. A choice has been made. Feminine has taken action. She is bold. Okay. And somebody could be partnering with her. Somebody could be partnering with her. Okay. Choice has been made. There could be also to do with blockages, because the Two of Wands could be crossroads and blockages. So feminine is taking certain actions, but this could also be pertaining to, because they've left her no other choice, essentially. Whoever this feminine is, these people have left her no other choice. They wanted her to be in beast mode. They fucking have her in beast mode. Okay? They wanted to affect her everything, so they have provoked her to take the necessary actions to hang their whole ass. Yeah, Eight of Swords is in the reverse. Look at that. Feminine is not stuck in her head. She's not overthinking. She's not overanalyzing. She is fouling on everything and everybody every day until she gets the resolve. Okay? Somebody is deciding to come out of their head. Okay, for some of you, this is a King of Pentacles that may be in concern, or is a King of Pentacles that's coming out of their head. Yeah, Three of Swords is in the reverse. Yeah, a King of Pentacles has made a decision, possibly too. Okay, but I do have Three of Swords in reverse. The feminine is healing. She's healed. She's not stuck in her head. Also, a King of Pentacles could have made a choice. Is when people, again, feminine, if people have been dragging their tail, see a lot of this too, because I have, look, pressure cooker, paperwork filed. When people like drag their tail and it's at your expense, and you're tired of that shit, you know what I mean? It's easy to be a procrastinator and drag your tail when it's not you and your family that is in every fucking waking moment being affected by trash. Okay, it's easy to sit there and overanalyze and think for 1,000 years, and maybe someday, maybe I can do this, and maybe I can do that, and maybe I can buy them off, and maybe I can do this, and maybe. And next thing you know, meanwhile, collective and their children are being daily assaulted, stolen from. Their civil and human rights are being violated. People are entering their fucking premises. You don't fucking do that. So what? So that there could be a seemingly fake sickness, an accidental sickness that seems to happen out of nowhere. That's what that shit is. Maybe we can enter the premises to put shit in there so that they can get sick. Feminine is aware of that. We're gonna fuck these motherfuckers up. Oh, you wanna put shit in my shit? Guess what? Now I'm gonna manifest that your ass gets sick and die just by way what the fuck you did. I don't have to enter your premises. I don't have to have someone to do it. But by way of your energy investment and alchemy, I can manifest that, and I shall. Come on, my goddamn domain, motherfucker. It's gonna be you and yours that get fucking crippled, motherfucker. Yeah. We're gonna enter their premises. Feminine ain't no joke. Oh, you gonna enter my premises, huh? Enter my premises? You gonna play? Oh. Let's see. Let's see how this gonna end. Let's see who gets sick. Let's see who gets sick first. Let's see who dies. What we have here? Oof. Yeah, ego. Yeah. Four of Swords. These people, their obsession to try to put an end to you or do shit to you while you're trying to rest and heal and sit in this shit, then fuck them. What's the emergency? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is this a Karmic 911 message? King of Pentacles. Why is this an emergency there? King of Pentacles is coming out with the Two of Wands. But why? Why do they see that as an emergency? Oh, I told you, feminine. I told you. Some of you, because a King of Pentacles is holding you in high honor. A King of Pentacles is holding you in high honor and possibly is going to do the honorable thing. Oh, and because you're this high priestess too. You're intuitive. And I shouldn't have fucked with you with this shit. This is feminine. They did this. I'm laughing because I'm like, that's not even, you have such, the feminines in this reading, a very kind hearted person actually. Very opposite of what people think. Very kind. Very, tree, butterflies, right? They created this. These people did it. They did it. They wanted a monster, they got one. Look, they wanted to bring it out in you. Now here's the fun part. See, they wanted it because they thought this was going to make people see you in a certain light. They were trying to make the world believe that you're the trash that they are. That you are toxic and abusive and that you do all these bad things by triggering you and doing shit to you and your children and all these criminal acts against you. Because this is criminal. This is illegal. This ain't somebody being a jerk. This is illegal. Okay, let's just make that clear, motherfuckers. So, that's what they wanted. But with this Six of Wands, not the, let me say it this way. Karmics, yeah. But people with sense, no. They know better. Okay, they can see through the shit. Okay, they know better. They know what these people are doing. And they know the difference between toxic anger and honorable, justified anger. Okay? They know that these people have been causing chaos and conflict. Six of Swords in the reverse. Looks like somebody could be coming back towards you because of this chaos. Page of Wands reverse. They got a message that this shit ain't working or it was rejected. Six of Swords. Got two sixes here. Yeah, this sacrifice. It's not going to work. Trying to keep you stuck. Trying to see, nigga. The spell work. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? Sacrificing my ass. I will have them all sacrifice, motherfucker. Yeah, this was foolish. Fool in reverse. Somebody could be fencing to go to jail. Okay, you're protected. Yeah, this is coming to an end. The world. Yeah, it's over. This is closed. We have two closed things here. It's done. These people wanted attention, wanted to be held in high honor and shit. This is chaos. People wanted to get honor and riches off of causing chaos and endings to you and stagnation. And the only thing it did is propelled you. It sure did. It pissed you off. It propelled you. And it pissed off your ancestors. I was like, oh, they don't believe in that? We don't give a fuck. They don't need to believe in it. They still can get their ass kicked. Now, they don't need to. They'll keep doing their spells until their pussies and dicks are pulled out. Because that's what's about to happen to some of these dumbasses. Some of them are going to start feeling like somebody is twisting their shit. Yep. You want to know why that is? You want to know why there's going to be people who feel like that there's something, they're going to viscerally sense and feel like something is twisting their junk? You want to know why? You want to know why? There's some that's going to feel like somebody is kicking them or something like that, or something in their groins and their hoo-haws. It's a reason for it. When I say stop playing sex magic on my son and me, I mean it. Yeah, the world, it's over. Yep, look at Five of Wands is going into the reverse. Five of Swords is going to reverse. Feminine, You're defeating these energies. You're protected. This is being put to an end. And, you know, it's ricocheting or something. You could be held in high honor by your team. And then again, for some of you, there is a masculine that could be very well putting something to an end. Yeah, the world. This is it. Clarify the neighbors over here. Why is it a 911? 8 of Wands in reverse. I told you this shit is not sitting. The messages, whatever this attack says, 8 of Wands in reverse, neighbors. Something ain't doing it. It ain't doing it the same. Lovers reverse. There's a sibling or the lover. Ask whatever that is. 10 of Cups in the reverse. You know about family. You know what these people are. Yeah, these addictions and obsessions. They're fucking with you. You know that they're fucking with people who have addictions and obsessions with you and making you unhappy and trying to stop your forward movement and your work and your messages and from moving. And yeah. Spell work. Yeah. They're concerned now. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. These anger issues. This happens swiftly. A bunch of angry family members that's been doing this shit to you and your children. What is this message then? What came in swiftly with the neighbors here and all of this shit here? And this is concerning here. What came in with the Justice in the reverse? What was that? That came in. Emperor, authority, a message. This could have been an authority figure. This could be a police officer. This could be FBI. Definitely a message. Over here with ignorance. Ace of Pentacles. Ignorance about gifting. Your giftings. Or spirituality or certain things. That's why they're stuck and shit. Yeah, 5 of Wands in the reverse. Conflict. Sometimes people don't want to see when there's people are in secret competition. It says conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Stand up for yourself. Okay, so they're ignorant about the fact that there be people in secret competition, jealous, envious, doing mirror magic, ignorance about spirituality, and then they hook up with these people doing shit to them and they think it's something else. That's why they're stuck. In some cases, it's why they couldn't defend themselves. 5 of Wands is in the reverse, so there's something that's happening to them now because of what they've been sending to you. That's the message. What else we have here? 5 of Wands reverse, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, I told you the truth and clarity. Somebody's got truth and clarity about this situation. What was hidden? Okay. You can see clearly this shit. Okay, you're not confused, not one bit about it. Yeah. And this is no longer really wish fulfillment. Yeah, ego, this obsession, illusion. Like you don't care. These people have addiction and unhealthy habits. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this is disloyalty. These people are stagnating. They cause stagnation. They're addicted to causing stagnation in the collective life. They're addicted to interfering with their love life and fucking their people and to stall some shit, meeting up with people to do shit. Yeah. And these are religious and spiritual people. So what's happening? There's been a loyalty break. Yep, Queen of Cups. Judgment in the reverse. They misjudge the situation of swords. Yeah. Queen of Cups. Emperor. Hermit. Yeah. What they've been doing to handicapped people. Look at that. Taking, weakening people to take from them, to benefit off of them. Making money off of crippling people in secret. Doing shit to disable people. Because they're in isolation. So they're getting a mess, yeah, causing burdens. They're burdens now. Causing these burdens in order to get new beginnings for themselves here. Yeah, Two of Swords is in the reverse. And here's a Tower. When people feel like they don't have no choice, the shit that they're doing to people in secret, they're getting their ass whooped for it. Woo. These are a bunch of people who like to do shit to people in secret. That's an isolation with that handicap card there. Burden them in order to get their success and their wishes fulfillment and shit. Siphoning them. Big ass. Top towers here, you damn straight. And to the Empress and the High Priestess, they done lost their damn mind. Doing this to somebody that's got an Empress, High Priestess energy, to a Swords reverse Hermit. They want their ass kicked. They want to be set on fire. It's becoming clear that what happened to the collective in this is they got an insight. They have morphed into the Empress, High Priestess energy, and this is why this is an emergency for them. You can see the devils that they are and the devils that they're sending. You can see their obsession. You can see their addictions. And you know what they've been doing in order to make it in life. They're trash bags. Yeah. And you're in this Queen of Swords, boy, you ain't no joke, fam. Hermit, High Priestess, Empress, Queen of Swords. Two of Swords reverse, Seven of Swords reverse, nigga. They done fuck. They did this to themselves. That's all I gotta say about that. That's all I gotta say. They wanted to provoke you, well, they got it. They wanted to poke the bear, now they got it. They wanted to irritate you, family, now they got it. They wanted you mad, now they got it. They wanted you to have unrest, now they got what happens to them when you do that. Yeah, you're over it. Five of Cups in the reverse. You're not, you're over some kind of sadness, spilled milk. Yeah. Nine of Swords reverse. Their magic, look at, I told you, it ain't hitting the same. Look at that. It ain't hitting the same. Nine of Swords reverse, Magician reverse, Ace of Pentacles. It ain't hitting the same. It ain't hitting the same because of your giftings. It's not hitting the same. Their offerings to the moon magic, to the moon shit, the illusion. It ain't hitting the same. It ain't hitting the same. Death went in reverse, baby. Death went to their ass. So this is not wish fulfillment. All right, y'all. That's that. It's a 911 message that there is truth and clarity here, that feminists got some kind of protection and support here. They could have been contacted by law officials here. Okay, people's agendas are coming out, religious agendas, people's lovers and family members and all these connections is coming out. So with that being said, let's shut this down. We're done with the reading. Collective, y'all just keep doing what you can do. You know, for me, I don't know what y'all situations are exactly, but you know what? Get creative. I've decided I'm making reports every day. Me and my son harassed every day. I'm making reports every day. Weird activity around his unit every day. I'm making reports every day. People, you know, swarming around us in their car every day. I'm making reports every day. Making noise above his unit, out of land and shit every day. I'm making reports every day. Weirdo crossing our paths and energy and coming in our face every day. I'm making reports every day. Laying in my energy in my face thinking I'm stupid, and then I have to let you find out every day. I'm making reports every day. Until I get fucking resolve. These entitled pricks had me fucked up. Shit. Damn, my trashy fucking relatives. It's time for that whole bag to be put down anyway. What the fuck they waiting for? Yeah, I talk that way. These people are menaces to society. Okay? People be like, oh my God, that's so, no, it's not. These are menaces to society. Don't give me that shit. Okay? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Okay? These people would be better off gone. Okay? They're affecting innocent life and they're not blinking at doing it. So yeah, they'll be better off gone. They're doing things to disable people, so yeah, they'll be better off gone. They're consumers, they're leeches, they're predators that feel entitled to other people's light, other people's life force, other people's energy, other people's creativity. They'll be better off gone. They're a curse to their family. They are. Because of decisions that they're making to hurt other people's family is why they're a curse to their family. All the while shouting, hallelujah, glory, glory. All the while shouting, praise the Lord. It's like, yeah, these people need to be put down. And this is not no radical extremism in a belief system. This is to do with people hiding behind these things while being toxic and fucked up. Okay? We're not talking about decent people. We're talking about these toxic, fucked up motherfuckers. Okay, so here's your good news, collective. We're done with that side of the reading. I can even shake the bell even. I know I'm not supposed to. Want to cut it? Yeah, real quick. Oh, what's this? Hey, this wasn't supposed to be here. Winter season, I'm tired of being alone. Third party. Okay, something about this third party shit in your life is about to be done with. You know, if it's your family, all of these motherfuckers, they're about to be a non-factor here. Hopefully, because they're going to be not here anymore, but whatever. Yeah, all this deceit that they have, you know, placed around you, this deceit. Because these people have created a lot of illusion around you and have really convinced people that you were them and that they were you. Yeah. Instigated a lot of bullshit in your life. Yeah, the garden and the gate, reverse, woman holding coin. I'm sorry, woman holding the heart. Yeah, this is about to be remedied. This deception and hostilities went in reverse. Yeah. But be mindful of people that try to act like they want. You already know your relatives is trash. Okay. That's mental problems that they should have checked out a long time ago. Okay. How do you apologize for trying to unaliven somebody? How do you do that? I want somebody to tell me. I'm waiting for somebody to have balls. And for like 5 minutes to take off masks, to take off pretense, and answer a hard question truthfully. How do you apologize for years of terror, being a terrorist to somebody for years? A bully. How do you apologize? How do you formulate that? I'm sorry I kept trying to kill you and your kid. I'm sorry I kept following you and your kid and trying to kill you and end you by infiltrating your life and turning people against you and fucking them and doing spells on them. And joining weirdo cults and shit. I'm sorry. I offered people money to do shit to you when I knew that most people are trash. How do you apologize for something like that? I'm just saying. Yeah, the temple path. Yeah, these people tried to make it seem like yeah. Yeah. Your journey of creating this unrest because you're on some kind of temple path. Maybe by the time December gets here, what they've been hiding, okay, to try to cause unrest for you and your children and your journey is going to be clear. Them trying to make you out to be toxic when it was them toxic the entire time. That's going to be an end to that shit. That war is going to be seen for what she is, and everybody else that have been working for her, with her. Yeah, a choice is being made. Indecision in the reverse. Community. Yeah, see, because of the choice that these people made to manipulate and do spell work with this community to cause unrest to you because you're on the temple path, ooh, child, they about to face their worst fear. Trying to fuck with your intuition, this moon goddess shit, this moon shit. So what you need to know, people are going to lose these caring connections. You're walking away. Yep. They're about to lose. Victory in the reverse. Root chakra in reverse to fuck up your stability, to try to unaliven you, to try to cause losses. You're being empowered through the loss and gaining balance, baby. Yeah. You won't have to wait all this frustration and what they did to try to disturb. Yeah, you're finding your balance. This is to do with family as well. Yeah, all tied up. This whole other shit. This, yeah, send her ass to jail, bitch. Put her in. Yeah, send all they stanky asses to jail. For some of you, they're about to get energetically tied up by a high priest or high priestess, high priest. They're about to get bound the fuck up bad. Ooh, they about to get bound the fuck up. Then they go into literal jail in some cases because they were doing bindings on you, trying to tie you up. They made the choice to do that, and for that reason, you all are walking away. For some of you, because they made the choice to like try to throw you under the bus, sacrifice you and walk away, they're fucked. Because it was a decision. Now they might be fencing to go to jail or all tied up. It was a decision. It was. Yep, there's exposure. Okay, so you'll be walking away. People are going to see something clearly here about this whole situation, this secrets, this moon magic, this head fucking games, reverse psychology, dark psychology. Yeah, they lost. These people are losing. Yeah, they're going to end up brokenhearted. They're going to end up with nothing but a bunch of trash for the rest of their lives. You're going to be happy, and they're going to have to play happy. And be scared forever. Yeah, heart chakra here. You're healing your heart. 38. You're healing your heart. And yeah, your happiness is here. Illumination. Truth. I told you it was going to all come out. Yeah, it's going to be some kind of towers. There's towers here. The truth about all this stuff that's been happening, all that they've been doing is coming out. Because y'all ain't going to let up. They didn't let up, and neither are you. Since that's the game they want to play. Yep. So there's healing here. Hostilities is 1 and 2 reverse, where you can heal your heart. Yeah, from this angel of doom. This crazy bitch here. Angel of love in the reverse. Somebody's about to take some actions. Could be you or somebody else regarding that. Yeah. Because they don't appreciate what people have been doing to you. Not everybody is all together screwed and fucked and got their head up the asses of these cunts. Not everybody is spell casted. Okay, some people got sense. Some people got some sense left. Yeah, there may be some money coming in for you. Yeah, and it's going to make you happy because these people, this was overkill. They demoted them a little bit. This was beyond just doing little rituals, bitch. This went to a full-fledged operation of sabotage, physical interference. Following somebody around so that they can make connections with those they live around, so that they can cast spells on them, so that they can convince them to do fucked up shit for them on their behalf to the collective. And now you know it. It's final. You got it. You got it. That this is why you've been having all these problems that seem to follow you around. It wasn't just spell work. It wasn't just, you had a bad relationship with a random person. And it wasn't just that. It was, you had government corruption. You had competitors in the field with money that's weak. You had relatives. It was a numerous amount of things. Managers, landlords, people with issues. That their jobs don't make it so that they don't got none because they got a job and a desk. Connected to bitches and niggas, hoes, and you know what I'm saying? People act like that's not what they on, but it is. It's what they're on while they sit there pretending to be highfalutin. Yeah, communication is here. And in some cases, again, people that just want money. I hate to say it, but we need to just go ahead and accept it. Most humans walking are easily bought and sold. It's as simple as that. Accept it. The sooner you'll get there, the more able you'll be able to see and accept that people will be willing to do some very sick shit if the price is right. If they feel like they're being offered a ring of Gyges, it's the test of character of all time. If they think they have amenity and that they can get away with shit, then they're gonna do it. If you can offer them some kind of guarantee that they're not gonna get into any trouble, that they're not gonna suffer, that their family is not gonna suffer, the truth about their character is gonna come front and center and show you who they are, which is, I'll do it for a come up. It doesn't matter if the person's innocent or not. I'll do it. You're manifesting your happiness. There's definitely communication. You speaking your truth is assisting you with that to end this bullshit. These attachments. People trying to chain you down to their dark ass. It calls you to step into your authenticity and say, oh, no, I'm out of here, motherfucker. And you gonna hate that you ever put me here. You gonna hate that you ever tried to put me here in the first place, motherfuckers. The whole little time. You really thought that this shit was gonna be forever. Spell or fuck that's gonna get anybody out of this. Backing the collective from these weirdos. Encouragement, backing the collective. Supporting them from these weirdos. From the highfalutin prissy bitch to the trashy meth head. What we got? Ooh, who is that? I wonder what that energy is. Okay, it's a masculine, so we'll look into that in a second. And here's an interesting. Ooh, are y'all devouring the reptilians? What is this? Okay, there's some kind of birth. A birthing happening. Yeah, we have a lot of, why are so many of these coming out? Stillness. Through the restriction. Okay, there's something changing here. And now we have a feminine coming out. I rarely get these cards. And your be feminine ancestors. So I have 2 rooms. And I have Odin. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Wow. These motherfuckers got me feeling some kind of way. Let's, oh, what do we have here? So, guardian. You have a guardian. It says guardian, bridge, transition. So there's a guardian. Let's see what's going on with that. Some kind of guardian? It says guardian, bridge, transition, stronghold, threshold, duty. Okay. He will alert the Asgardians against the giants. He stands at the threshold of past, present, and future. Blowing the resounding horn. Okay, somebody's blowing a horn. Threshold of life. Everything is changing. Okay. Pivotal point here. Because when he fails to hold the key, the beginning of the end is ignited. But as we know, nothing truly ends. Life renews. Announcer of a new day. What needs to be destroyed is going to be destroyed to build something else. Okay. So anything that's needing to go, there's some kind of guardian, there's some kind of alert that's being sounded off, okay? And let's go to the next one. Who this motherfucker? How you doing? Huh? Serpent, infinity. Ooh-wee. It's the infinite cycle of life, death, and rebirth. Nine is a sacred number in the Norse cosmos, denoting the end and the beginning. Darkness, retreat, honor, death, reflection, a process, ending and beginning. So there's a lot of, there's clearing. It's an ending, beginning, and clearing. A fresh slate, which to rebuild upon. Okay, so yes, a lot of this stuff, yes. And then with the birth here, that makes sense. Let's see this one. This shit. Some of y'all is like, good, I'm ready to tear shit up anyway. Then we have a resurrection here. 46. It's like, I need to go. It's too much trash. It's too much nastiness. It says here, resurrection, chariot. They also serve as his main form of sustenance. Every night consumes and blah, 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 blah. They're a driving force that supports, transports, and sedates. So something that's going to help calm you all. Respect, joy. You've been working hard. You're getting some support here because this has been, some loyalty here for the disloyalty. Yeah, to help through the rest of this process for y'all. Because you guys had a lot of disloyal motherfuckers, from lovers, niggas, bitches, the authority that takes oaths to do shit, your parents, bitch, all they trashy asses. What do we have over here? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's full-fledged crazy motherfuckers. Death, frenzy, battle, cycle pomp. Ooh, is this the crazy? Maybe this is the crazy person? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, gosh. I know y'all tired of these crazy energies, these crazy people. They just won't fucking leave you alone. Algiers. So there's some kind of protection coming and swooping down and in after battle. Horror and glory. Appointed judges. Come on, let's get to it. This display enlivened and emboldened their chosen heroes. Gruesome and beautiful, and are human as opposed to supernatural. These figures were heralds of death and life, the pain of the final transition, and the ultimate reward of an afterlife. Wow. Polarities, paradox, gruesome and brutal. Darkest, most shadowed corners hold our most potent magic. This is where magic came out for y'all. What if our most radiant beauty lies beneath the cobwebs of what we've been conditioned to believe? You conjured the courage to see through this thickest, most wounded layer. What can we surmise about notions of what is desirable and repulsive? Wow. A lot of rebirth energy. Yeah, this could be you. Feminine, just, a lot of, this shit you've gone through. Now the ancestors are here. Let's see. This has been some crazy shit. These motherfuckers, shit. Heritage. This is your inheritance. These people have been after you, your ancestry, so they want your shit, and your ancestors gonna tear their whole ass up. It's like, bitch, you ain't getting this, I'll kill you. She light your asses up. Ain't your shit, motherfucker. It says, here we open ourselves to the gifts and challenges of our heritage, and we decide how to mold. Choose what to carry. The rune offers us the power of choice, the power of sovereignty, the power. Wow. Wholeness through true and deep personal awareness. Wow, look at that. Acceptance. Aww. Wow. Clearing some ancestral shit. And some, you know what? You guys are dealing with people who they just want their karmic. They're part of the problem. They allowed them things to get on them that's been basically following certain ancestries or bloodlines and consuming them. And instead of, they let it take over, and they're a part of now the lineage of the curse. But what else do we have here? It's their choice to do that. Over and over again. We have birth, new beginnings. Okay. To begin again, start anew. It says this rune is intimately linked to the goddess of fridge, rain, sovereign, provider of the thread from which the norms weave our fate. Shine bright, burst of life, after the cocoon of ice. So we've been in cocoons, the emergence of light, start of a new cycle, a new day, a new chapter, resorting from hanging in stasis and initiation through a frozen limbo. We were in the freezer. A new story is beginning. Okay, many of you broke out freezers and shit. We broke out of freezer spells. Some of us then broke out of graveyards, metaphorically, but energetically speaking, because this is what these people have been doing. And we knew it. And so we located it. Our energy, our higher self, we located all of it. Maybe there was some magic done to do something to it. Because people have been putting us in freezers, storm jars, freezers, fridge mirrors, bigger graves and shit, and the crossroads. They've been doing all kind of shit. And I think our anger collective has broken us out of it, as well as any ancestral support or we have. It's like, oh, okay, that's what they own. That's what they're very dark. Okay. Now they finna find themselves in that energy because of a spell that they cast. And that spell has a spell on it. Yep. Has a spell on it. You guys are being given courage to navigate through a situation here. Or because of the courage you've had trying to navigate this situation. Okay. The courage it is taken. Yeah, ooh, to banish these curses. That came out as the first card, motherfucker. We're gonna draw this shit. And we're gonna draw that. Yes. Defense. Good gravy, God. Karmic justice for this shit. Yeah, what was draining your life force energy. Trying to just drain the passion out of you. Yeah. Want your light and passion. Go, man, go get your own, son. Fucking entitled thieves. Yeah, overcoming fear. Luna. Yeah, moon magic and the secrets and shit. Yeah. Yeah, you got protection. You're protecting yourself. You're gonna have a blessed day. Yeah, because of what was concealed. There could be something that's hidden, but what people was concealing from you. Your blessings. Your blessings. Yeah. Trying to hold on to you, cut ties, reverse. Somebody may be reaching back out to y'all. There's going to be some kind of safe travel here and karmic justice. Grounding, and yeah, follow your intuition, ground yourself. You're going to travel in secret or something like that, or because people was traveling in secret to do something, there's some kind of protection and defense here for y'all, because it's being made known that these people have been doing that, concealing the fact that they've been traveling to you in order to put curses on you, in order to put blockages on you. Yep. In order to steal something from you. Yeah, magical powers, to steal your magical power. They wanted your magical power, elixir of life. They can't do that though. Something is happening to that. Yep. This is going to you. They wanted success off of you. They about to dry up like the fucking California razor. Getting success off of stealing your magic is about to cause these motherfuckers to dry up. Trashy motherfuckers. Okay, there's a union here. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, this negativity, they try to swarm you all with it so that you all couldn't do it, that it will drain you. It says cast away the negativity in reverse. And that was to like just all of that. So now this shit is going to be balanced out. They were getting success off of doing that. This shit is going to be balanced out. They're about to lose their little magical power. They about to dry up and not be able to cast this negativity away from their ass. They can go to the priest, the pastor, the Santeria, They can go wherever the fuck they want. They ain't getting out of this. They're about to lose their financial security for stealing yours and making money off of causing a problem for you. Wanting your eternal charisma. Bitch, nigga, please. You can get a wig like mine, but you'll never be me. Study and mimic and all that shit. Bitch, please. Yeah, they wanted to drain that. Your good fortune. You got good fortune here. Just do some more grounding, defense, balance here. This financial security that they were trying to block and steal for their success by plummeting negativity is theirs. And whatever they hid, either they cough it up, it's going to be ripped, stripped, torn from them, eaten up by locusts, one way or the other.